Yes, family. Lord of God. It's Sunday. It's the 24th of October, man, and the sun is shining. And you know, it's a big day today. If you know, you know. Yeah, all the 40 people out there, you know. So, this is the big game of the season. Big game. Man U versus Liverpool. Come on. Oh my gosh, man. You're nervous. Come on. Steeped in history. Come on. Never walk alone, baby. Come on, you Reds, man. Oh my gosh, man. Oh my gosh. Yeah, man. I'm gassed today, family. And you know, so the sun is shining. Extra gas. Come on, you Reds, man. Come on. Jeez. Big day today, family, man. You know, today is 91st football day. You know it go. Come on. Walk on. Jeez. Yeah, man, in your heart. And you never walk. Jeez. Come on, you Reds. You'll never. That's right. Yeah. Make them know. Today's the day. 4:30 is the time. You know. And you'll never. Jeez. Never. Yes. Yes, family. So, like we know, yeah, today's the big game. Yeah, so obviously I have to come and, have a quick chat about that. But yeah, man. I mean, look, I'm secretly gassed, but we know with this game, anything can happen. Form goes out the window. You know what I'm saying to you? This one is about hearts and, bodies on the line and this and that. Obviously, going into the game, Liverpool's definitely been in a better form. Although, man, Scum United made a little comeback against one team that probably no one's heard of called Alicante or something. So, yeah, where they got a little tree to big up yourself, Stewie. You don't know what day it is today, man. So, I'm just gassed for the footy. But, yeah, man. Big up yourself, Stewie, man. Like the communication. Big up yourself. And, yeah, man. And then, obviously, we've come off of our little win in the Champions League. Where, that was a bit of a woof. Not gonna tell no lie, man. But come on, Shuey, you don't know it already, man. Truth and rights over views and likes all day, all day. Now, in terms of I want to give a prediction, and I'm gonna go with a prediction one of my little neighbors gave me today still. So I'm gonna go with him, little Sam, who actually supports Brentford. And yeah, he's my son's little mate and that. But Sam's gone for a 2-1 to Liverpool. Yeah, big up yourself, Mohib, man. Come on. So I'm gonna go with Sam's prediction. I'm gonna go 2-1 Liverpool. Obviously, I hope it's 2-0. You know what I mean? Where they don't even get to score no goals. However, we know how this thing goes. So I'm gonna say 2-1 Liverpool. Still, yeah, man. Peace, Mahib, man. It's a beautiful day where I am. I hope it's the same where you are too, Mahib and Shiri. The sun is shining, and you know when the sun shines, 9 comes out to play. You get me? Boost up my melanin and that. Yeah, man. Trust me. The sun to me is like electricity. Mad thing. But yeah, man. Come on, man. Like Sam, innit? Trust me, man. Little Sam. He's actually gone for some cricket trials actually this afternoon. So yeah, man. Him and his dad are actually Brentford ticket holders. Support, what's it called? Season ticket holders. 1-2 sounds good to me. I've got them on my football. Oh, Stewie, you do football coupon. You might have to show me the way, man. I'm not a gambler myself, Stewie, but I'm not gonna lie. A couple times I'm like, I wish I'd put a little punt on that, man. So yeah, man, you might have to show me the way. I know obviously now everything can be done online. You don't even have to go into the little CD betting. You remember the old time CD betting places, man? Oh my god, man. Fuck's sake, man. Even as a youth, you just knew that in that place, something right ain't going on, man. And them days, you used to hear the stories about man just coming straight from work and just betting his whole wages. You know what I'm saying to you on a Friday in the betting shop, going home and not having any money to give the family and so forth. We definitely used to hear about them kind of story there. Luckily, my dad was not a betting man. Not me, dominoes, rum house, nothing like that. He was so calm, to be fair, man. But yeah, man. And also some people, they lived in the betting shop, to be fair, man. But yeah, man. I know now it's all sophisticated where it's online and you can do the most, man. But yeah, so at the moment, it's 0-0 between West Ham and Tottenham. So yeah, long may that continue, man. 100%. Don't stop. What are you saying, Shuey? You know about them thing there, yeah? Yeah. All right, I won't start, Shuey. I won't. But yeah, man. Unfortunately, it is a reality. You're saying don't gamble at all. Fair enough, Stu. Fair enough. Like I said, it's not really something that's in my iris anyway. I don't even do the lottery to judge. I've done a lottery. I can count on my hands how many times I've done the lottery. So yeah, we're not a gambling family, to be fair. Like I said, that probably stems from my mum. Although they did used to do the pools. I definitely remember the pools man coming around on a weekly basis. And I definitely remember them doing the pools. But yeah, I hear you still, man. Gambling has mashed up enough people, enough families. And the ripple effect of gambling is also quite immense still, because obviously it's another addiction. So yeah, man, we know that gambling can be severe still. That's why we have such things like Gambling Anonymous. You know, but I hear you, Stewie, man. I hear you still, man. It's best not to start, right? Still, one thing I can say though, I don't think I've got an addictive nature in that respect, though. You know, some people have like addictive natures. I think I've proved to myself, within reason, I don't really have an addictive nature still. My granddad done the pools. Yeah, man. But back in the day, pools was normal for people to do. As I remember, especially as the pools man used to come around, man. Yeah, I just remember I didn't even understand the pools, to be honest. I just remember that they used to mark certain X's in certain places. Come on, Triller, you done no Liverpool. Come on, Triller, man. Come bring that vibe, yes. You know what I mean? I'm quietly confident, but it's man shit United, isn't it? Anything can happen, man. Anything can happen, man. But I'm hoping after the game, depending on what state I'm in, might come and run a little live still. If we've lost, you'll never see me. You'll never see me, man. But yeah, man. I think hopefully it's gonna be a good game still. Hopefully. Mohamed Salah, he came from Allah. Yeah. That's not a lie still. That's not a lie. That's not a lie. That's not a lie. Don't forget William, Sadio Mane, he came from Allah too. You know what I mean? Remember, they're both Muslims, so yeah, man. Get me. If they pray to Allah and get some goals today, I'll be happy. We got Salah. Oh, I see the wordplay, Mohib. I see it. I see it. Salah and Salah. I see it. To be honest, if man pops in some goals, I don't even care what you call him. Oh man, main. Oh, that's what the crowd sing because it rhymes. Yeah, I got you. And Bobby Firmino means steadfast. Oh, that's interesting. But you know Bobby's a Christian though, right? Bobby and Allison, the goalkeeper, they're Christian still. So Liverpool's full of God, man. Yeah, joke. Get me? Muslims, Christians, them are going good, man. But yeah, man, the Brazilians, you know, they're on their Catholic thing still. But most importantly, you know, you got a good, in fact, for myself, you got a good heart, soul, and mind, you know. You know what I mean? You can do whatever you want to do, man. As long as you're not out here just like a Satan worshipper and, you know, all these, these mad things. But listen, like I said, innit, I would love us to go back in a time where we all just had our religions, etc., or whatever, and we just kept it in our back pocket and we kept it moving, man. I do believe it was a better way to go than all this sort of extrovert, I'm this, I'm that, but that's me still. That's me still. But what I'm also looking to come and talk about, because like I said, I'm not even coming to tower here too long, just to come and shout out my team and that. But we're gonna put race on the race on the menu, man. Yeah, we're gonna put race on the menu. Yeah, we're gonna put race, and that's one thing that I see in England, that like the establishment, as it were, they don't really want to have any frank and open conversations about race. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? And it could be argued that because of that, it's making the people there more racist. You see what I'm saying to you? So yeah, man, people beneath us try to pull you down to their level. Yeah, I hear that, Triller. I hear that, and that's normal, you know, and that's normal, and that's why certain conversations need to be had. It could be argued. You see what I'm saying to you? But yeah, man, we'll have to touch on race, man, because we're in 2021 now, and yeah, man, I think maybe a little investigation as to if or what has changed. You know, it'll be interesting to hear different people's vibrations in that respect, and even hear how the different races see it. But yeah, man, I think we need to, because yeah, we're gonna put that on the menu still. So yeah, and see if we can have a grown up because it seems like as a nation we don't seem to have be able to have grown up conversations about it. Yeah, but we know what it is. So yeah, man, we're gonna put that under the microscope. So what are you saying, Triller, man? I know it's Sunday. You're supposed to be in a good mood right now yourself. You know. Next time I see you, you have to buy me a drink, Triller. I hear that you got the proper menu, man. Jack D and that. I do like a Jack D at Christmas, to be fair, Triller. Warms my cockles, mate. Yo, family, I'm telling you as well, yeah. Like, I don't know what's going on. Did you see the advert where where they're basically saying that the what's it called? Certain jail man them can come out of jail and they release to drive the lorries and become and become HGV drivers. Oh my life, you cannot make this. You can't make it up, man. So I'm saying with that, we might need to like just take time and start buying in little things over the duration, man, because the supermarkets are definitely not restocking as once before. That's a definite, man. So I think we need to kind of bear that in mind still, man. Seriously. I mean, who would have thought that Brexit, Corona, oh shit, shouldn't even mention the name to how these people are going on, but between Brexit, the badge, and whatever else, we remember, and this is what we also have to remember, you know, this is a island, or this is an island, yeah? Not like on mainland Europe, you with me, where they can all juggle together. To get anything to this island, you got to go across waters. You get me? That we know that the nearest mainland is France. You understand what I'm saying to you? Big up yourself, AC. Come on, come on. I see you're doing the most. Yeah. But yeah, man, we got to remember that this is an island. And I think we're even seeing the effects of, because I'm sure in Europe they're not having the kind of shortages that we're having. You see what I'm saying to you? And it could be argued it's only going to get worse. Mahib said, big up J4, come on, big up yourself. Mahib says, what's he say? I think practicing fasting is a great way to improve our patience. You know, that may well be the case. You know, I'm not going to go against fasting. My granny was a woman to fast when she ready. So yeah, man, but there's one thing fasting. Come on, big up yourself, Gertie. There's one thing fasting, you know, for a reason and a vibration, you know. And there's another thing when you got to be fasting because there's no food. Like, seriously. I've fasted a couple times in my life. I'm not going to lie and go on like I've done enough. And that's what I'm saying, you know what? Big up to all them people there that fast on a regular. Journal stuff. It ain't no easy thing. But big them up always. But yeah, man, but the point being is that fasting, you know, for a reason is one thing. You know, get me, as opposed to, and that's the thing, you know, people better learn how to cook. And not even how to cook. I think we also need to really, and I've been saying it for years and I've not done it, but we got to learn or get into planting our own food, man. You know what I'm saying to you? Or whatever food that you can't, that we can plant. For real, man can't live by the stomach alone. Well, you might have to learn how to plant all type of different bits and bobs. You know what I'm saying to you? You know, there's certain bits and bobs that you can grow, you know, in house and whatever. But for real, we're gonna have to get a little bit horticultural out here, man. If this were to continue, you know. And regardless, I think it's something that we need to, especially if you've got the space. You know what I mean? Some people can't do certain things. Obviously, they may not have the space in terms of garden, this, that, and the other, man. But trust me, like the waiting list for allotments now are years upon years upon years upon years. yeah, for an allotment. Yeah, now times gone by, they were, you know what I mean, 10 a dozen as it were. Now you can't get an allotment. Allah says in the Quran that it's the one thing that He Himself rewards. Perhaps that is patience. We people. Okay, we as people lose their bag with the fuel shortage. Yeah, I hear that still. Mohib. I hear that, man. Unfortunately, I think as the world becomes more and more technological, Mahib, I think people will become less and less patient because we're now in a world where everything is quite instantaneous. So I hear what you're saying, and you know, maybe even just by reading your statement, you know, that's what they can say right now. It's the devil's playground, this, that, and the other. It's what I'm saying to you. But yeah, man, because of how the world is set right now, patience. I mean, you're absolutely correct, but I just don't think it's gonna have to be something that we try to actually instill in people, because it's not necessarily gonna come naturally. Because, yo, I mean, even if you just use a very simple example of university or whatever, yeah, like when we was at uni, we had to travel, we had to go places or whatever to find certain books or papers or whatever, because only maybe certain institutions may have it or this, that, and the other, yeah. Whereas now, you know what I mean, a student, I'm sure, can sit in the comfort of their yard. They don't need to go anywhere, and they want everything at their fingertips. Just what I'm saying to you. So in terms of patience and a comparison, like I'm saying, boom, I'm about to do an hour journey to go wherever to get this information. They can sit in their yard and do it. So yeah, man, it's a bit of a uphill struggle, that patience thing. I mean, look, patience, yeah. Definitely in America, and I think more and more in England, they're trying to get mothers to opt for C-sections. You know what I'm saying to you, or what they call elected C-sections. Big up yourself, Lady Spade. Long time. Big up yourself, man. Yeah. Now you have mothers now knowing the exact time and day that they're gonna have a child. You see what I'm saying to you? So just going back to your patience thing, Mahib, I hear you, but the way in which the world is going, the way in which the technology is taking us, patience is not paramount. You know what I'm saying to you? Yeah. So I hear you, but boy, you know, when we're in a time and space where we basically can know when we're gonna give birth, by that time we can kind of know if it's gonna be a boy or a girl. Yeah. Them days, you know, there's certain things that we're gonna have to start saying goodbye to, Mohib. I'm not saying patience is one of them just yet, but you understand the point that I'm making, man. You know, we're going through a time where, boy, a woman had a child when the child was ready to come, or boom, boom, boom. Whereas now, like I'm saying, innit, from it gets to that safe zone, or those X amount of weeks, you get me? A doctor can say, yeah, boom, on that day. Now remember, that's different from a person or woman that has to have an emergency C-section, yeah, for whatever reason, yeah. But I'm just making the point that we're in a time and place where a woman can basically decide, or the doctors can decide, when you're about to deliver that child. You see what I'm saying to you? So when we talk about, yeah, patience, you know, man is trying to take over the vibration of patience, man. You know, so but I hear you still, Mahib. I hear you, man. To me, it sounds like reliance and the dumbing down of people. Absolutely, that's part and parcel of the package, Mahib. You know what I'm saying to you? Remember, this isn't a one size fits all thing, you know. But yeah, man, dumbing down, that's a definite. Shoes is not natural anymore. There's chemicals and everything. There you go again, man. That's a great point as well. Not natural anymore. There's chemicals and everything. That's a great point. something as simple as an apple. You know what I mean? If you look how long it takes an apple to rot, so I mean, right? You know, we know the preservatives and the this and the that and the this and the that. Right. But it's like you can. It's hard to avoid it, I would say. But yeah, but most importantly, what we've got to remember is that this has all been, it's not by accident, you know, or incident. It's all been planned. Do you know what I'm saying to you? I guess that's the really more scary thing about it. You know? But yeah, Mahib, I hear you. Patience, but yeah, this, I don't think technology and patience go hand in hand, man, to be honest. You know what I'm saying to you? Even if you were to compare the early internet to internet of today, like if you were to eat, I don't know if you look, I don't know if you look remember like, you know, the original internet in terms of like a dial-up. You know what I mean? When it was still an analog, when you had to go through the modem and all of these things. You with me? Or if you go back a little bit further, for those of you that may be old enough, if you think about the original, like some of the old, like computer games, like your, I don't know, Commodore 64 and all of these things where it takes all 10, 15 minutes to load. You know what I mean? And things like that. And then here we are in 2021 where, boom! You know what I mean? Them days you're talking about minutes. You know? Now we're talking about, we're in timings where we're using seconds, nanoseconds. You know what I'm saying to you? We're in times where we're splitting 1 second, yeah, into tenths of seconds. 1 second, you know, family. This is how. So yeah, patience, Mahid. Boy, I think we need to say goodbye to certain parts of patience, man, to how the thing's set now. Unfortunately. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Yeah. For real, for real. But I hear you, Star. I hear you, man. No, I better calm down with the chemicals. Boy, I'm sure we all need to calm down one way or another still. But, you know, boy. But yeah, man, time, man. In fact, let me ask you a question. There's a theory that says that we went from analog to digital, that we lose time. What do you lot say about that? If you understand the point. Yeah. So the point being, obviously, well, not let me not say obviously. When you're using analog clocks, yeah, obviously it goes tick tock, tick tock, yeah, and you know that each thing in between is a second, yeah, tick tock, tick tock, yeah. Whereas now, obviously, you have with digital, it just, I don't know how to describe it, innit? I don't even know how you would, it lapses, doesn't it? It sort of, it lapses, like, you know. So instead of getting that TikTok, you're getting I can't think of a better way to describe it still, as I've got butterflies in my belly of my game. But you understand the point I'm making. I'm sure you can all differentiate between analog and digital in terms of its physicality, right? Analog, you can see it tick, you can see the if you got a watch or whatever, you can see each click. And then on the digital, obviously, you're just seeing the movement, right? So the point I'm making is that there's some people that believe that with that, from going from analog to digital, that we're actually losing time. Remember, the time was sponsored by Accurist. Time on a clock and it's an illusion. It's demonology, especially the idea of minutes, seconds. Well, yeah. I mean, when he said time on a clock is an illusion, it's demonology, especially the idea of. I mean, I don't know why we're saying it's demonology. Maybe I would like to hear more about that. I would definitely say that time is a like a man-made concept, yeah, because there's only, well, let's say that there's only space. Was it? Yeah, there's no such thing as time, only space. So obviously, man has what would you say? Man has made time in it. Yeah, I can't think of a better way. Yeah, Mahi, but we do need time in this world. No, we don't. The moment is perfect. Sounds good, Mahi, but yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, I would agree. I mean, at this point where we are in our evolution or whatever you want to call it, we definitely need a way to break up the day, I would say. But I mean, I still think it's important to acknowledge that, how tech time came about, and how it's been broken down. Because at the end of the day, we know it's man-made because we're in a time whereby, they've given us months with 30 days, months with 31 days, months with 28 days, months where if it's the fourth year in a cycle, there's only 27 days in this. You understand what I'm saying to you? So, no post, no present, the only time is now. Yeah. I mean, again, there is nothing wrong with that. In real life, in real time, that is a fact. Gloucester TV, big up yourself. Gloucester says no past, no present, the only time is now. And yes, I'd have to agree with that because, like I said, as it is now, time is a man-made concept. You understand? Although, obviously, there are various things in nature. Again, it could be argued that we can use to determine time. If you lived on the moon, the concept of time on Earth is irrelevant. Yep, Sis Lady Spade said, if you live on the moon, the concept of time on Earth is irrelevant. I hear that, man. I hear that. But then at the end of the day, do we all agree that the concept of time on Earth now is a necessity? Or do you think that we could, on Earth now, with with the way that things are, could we live without time? Because I'm not sure if we could. They say it's big, but I'm not on the moon. Don't know about no past. The past has an impact on. Because regardless, we need a way to, I don't know, man, record events in a chronological order or some sort of format. So I don't know, man. I do think they created time as a form of entrapment. They created time as a form of entrapment. So then, okay, mate. So how would you? I mean, all right then. Mahib, how would you then deal with the seasons? Because I'm sure at least with the seasons, so going back to nature, we would need to know certain things, right? In terms of, I don't know, when to plant certain things, when to harvest certain things, this, that, and the other. Do you think the concept of time is needed then? Time is just a tool to measure reality. Okay, memory is invaluable work. Okay, we have 7 seasons back home. Yeah, I hear that still, Mahim, man. I hear that still. I hear that. And I do hear that it's probably time was probably more significant in the West than maybe in some other places that they would quote as being third world or developing or whatever. You know what I mean? Because I know they still go by the sun and the moon and this and that. So I get that. How many do you have? Treat them confidentially. Yeah, but again, maybe I don't know. I mean, I hear you, like I said in it, because it is definitely a man-made concept. Like I said in it, we already acknowledge that they can change the days of the month and fucking like I said, leap year and all this kind of thing. So in Africa, we only have one day, that Sunday. All right, fair play. There was a time we didn't have clocks. We paid more attention to the sun and stuff. Yeah, I definitely understand that, sis. I definitely understand that. You understand? I definitely understand that. You get me? And it could be argued that it was when one concept met the other that it became problematic for us. You see what I'm saying to you? So I understand that. But yeah, I guess while I'm talking to you, I'm just trying to think about living life without time. You know what it is, yeah? I think for some people, it will be, oh, someone scored. Wait 1 second, family. Oh, Antonio, come on. All right, 1-0 West Ham, 1-0 West Ham, 1-0 West Ham. 1-0 West Ham. Antonio. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Yeah, man. Put it on the toilet, man. Put it on them. Put it on them. Although, with that being said, let me just quickly take the time out to big up one you on YouTube called, social media, I should say, called Oozing Expressions, yeah? He's a Tottenham man still. You know what I mean? But it sounds like he just got a contract, just like Troops did, to go and present for Barstool Sports in America. You get me? So big up Troops still. I'm not Troops, sorry. Big up Oozing Expressions for that still, man, because, yeah, that's a good move, big move, and yeah, man. And it also shows the YouTube that, you know what I mean, you can do things, you know, from YouTube, and you can do things and stay off the roads, etc., 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 especially in this time. So, yeah, man. Big up. Gloucester said, forever blowing bubbles. Come on. Forever blowing bubbles. Pretty bubbles in the air. But yeah, man. Time. It's a very interesting, it's definitely man-made. Although, there's always been ways for people to try and record time. But obviously, what we're using now is what they call the Gregorian calendar, blah 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 blah. And I'm sure we can drill deeper and deeper into that. You get me, and then you get into all the gods and fraudulent shit and all that. But yeah, man, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, blah 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 blah. But yeah, man. Does anyone know when they started using time? Actually, can anyone in the chats identify when they actually started using time as we know it? Gosler, don't hear the day starts when the sun comes out. Simple logic. One from the sun comes out every day. Well, you see, this is the thing, Gloucester, because, and again, it shows how really that we are living in a artificial kind of vibration, because in England, let's say, or in the West, or what you want to call it, midday is at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock, they call it midday. Whereas realistic, you know what I mean? Like 12 o'clock midday, realistically, most people's days in England starts at like 9:30, 10. Do you know what I'm saying to you? So having midday, obviously we all know what mid means. It's the middle, isn't it? It's the middle. So it's not really the middle of the day. You know what I mean? So going back to what even Gloucester's saying, there's certain places where the day kind of starts, like he's saying, when the sun rises, like it might be 5, 6, whatever. You get me? So at least from Dessa now, when it gets to 12, 1 o'clock, it's mad. It's mad. The thing is, we know that like countries like Ethiopia, we know that they're on a different time, right? They're in a different year. They use different times, this, that, and the other. So we know there's still places around the world that they're definitely doing their own thing. You get me? We know time's man-made, whereby we have a situation where Australia can reach the new year a whole, 12 hours? Is it 12? Something like that before, where we are. You get me? So, yeah, man, it's all, I definitely have to agree, it's all artificial, probably when corporations were invented to make sure we get to work on time. Yeah, definitely. There's definitely something to do with working practices regarding time, especially when it comes to daylight saving time in England and that. You know what I mean? Because apparently that was, and don't quote me, but there was definitely something to do with the farmers in certain places and and as such they move the clock and But there's places that are saying they're gonna ban. You know what I mean? They're gonna forget about that still because it doesn't affect them. Gloucester says time is just a tool, just like science. Yeah, time is a tool. Definitely, it's a tool. I feel agree with that. But is it a tool that we can do without? That's the question right now. All right, boom, it's a tool. Is it a tool that we can do without? Is it a tool we can do without? 3:30. What? Start my thing. Is it a tool we can do without? And I think we could. I mean, without 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 exposing ourselves. But I mean, I would also say that you could see that you can inherently time. It could be argued means different thing to different people, right? There's the sort of adage in well, certainly in the Caribbean. You know what I mean? Take your time, no worry. You know what I mean? Kick back, relax. You know what I mean? Soon come. You understand what I'm saying to you? So I think naturally, there are some of us that definitely work on a different type of timing vibrationally, which sometimes can clash, in the places in which we live and work presently. I would definitely say that. You know what I'm saying to you? Like, it's a bit of a random sort of contrast, but if you used to go to, I'm sure it's the same for an Asian person, whatever. If you go back to the Caribbean or Africa or whatever, they can see, they know you're a foreigner just by the speed of your walking. You get me? Like, like, you know what I'm saying to you? When you go back, you're walking with purpose. You got somewhere to go in it, because in England, time is money. This and that. If you don't get here on time, it's a problem. And you know what I'm saying to you? And obviously, that's how we've been drilled. You get me? But there are certain other places around the world where time is not as significant. Although obviously they use the concept of time, but it's not as, because in saying, even trying to bring the example a little bit nearer to home. In Spain, they have siestas or whatever. You know what I mean? Afternoon come, they're locking up. Sun till up, they're locking up. That would never happen in England, man. Even if we had the weather that they had in Spain, there's no way in England time's gonna come where boom, they're gonna lock up for an hour, 2 hours. You get me? And just go and chill. Yeah? Just from a financial point of view, they're not doing it. Yeah, because it's all about the money. So again, I'm just using that as an example to show how there can be different kind of vibrations in different places when it comes to time. For real, man. But yeah, man, when you go to certain places, they know you're a foreigner because you're just vroom, 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 vroom. You get me? Certain times you go, I'm like, yeah, they must see your English. Calm down, man. You get me? Calm down, man. Yeah. So yeah, man. So yeah, man. Time means nothing. I can smell the trees. Say LSD. Ooh, how far? How far? Oh, this is. Let me read this. Hold on a sec. The truth about time is you can't change the past. You don't know the future. The only thing you can change is now. You can't. Yeah, you can't change the past. That's a fact. You don't know the future. That's a fact. Although you can try your best to prepare for it, the only thing you can change is now. Yeah, I mean, yeah, factually as a statement, can't argue with that. Okay, Mahib likes the tech time vibrations. Okay, Gosser says, how far is the past and how near is the future? Oh, how far is the past? Well, the thing is, factually, the past is as the second goes, isn't it? It could be argued. Depends on how deep we're going to drill into that still, but how far is the past and how near is the future? I like that question still. We do in Islam midday prayer. Right. So then, okay, Mahib. So then, on average, what time are you not waking up in Islamic countries for midday prayer to be 12? I only ask because I know, like in places like Ethiopia, like they're busy from 5-6 o'clock. They're busy in it. Things are gone. Money is the root of all evils. I won 10 grand, but bought my son a motorbike and a car because I just spend it. Well, that's nice. At least you spent it on your son's shoe. I agree. You got to take time. Fuck the system. Pardon my French. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I do. I'm not gonna lie. When I've been in Spain, and them time they come and you know what I mean, you want something, you're like, oh, geez, you got really close because again, we're used to that kind of, if not 24 hour, then all day thing. But yeah, man, they lock up and go and do their thing, man. And to be fair, there's different places around the world where boom, you go there certain times. If they're not about it, they're just not there, innit? You get me? They're just not there. Now again, like I'm saying, for us that might be drilled in this Western way, you're like, right, this, that, what, you don't want no money. But you know what I'm saying to you, like I'm saying to them, time and even money could be argued. It's a different concept. You know what I mean? For them, it's more of a means to an end, whereas over here, it's for many, it's the end kind of thing. You know what I'm saying to you? And there really is a difference, man. Although with, as we get more technological and as the world gets smaller, we all are getting to see what each other are doing. That's probably changing still. Again, hashtag social dilemma. Watch the film on Netflix. Average life is about 75 in England, minus childhood 60 years. Once you have children, how much you use it wisely? My name is not that. Listen, now that's a fact. This right here is a big fact, man. Especially when he says once you have children, time goes quickly. I mean, that is a fact. That is a factor. Yeah, and it's a scary fact still. I can't even lie. It's a big fact. It's a big fact. You get me? And yeah, man, that's where a lot of parents have to make a trade-off, have to, want to, or force to, whatever the, insert as necessary. You know what I mean? What's more important, spending time with your youths, or, chasing that bag? What's the child going to remember more? The quality time spent with them, or you chasing that bag? So yeah, man, I think that's a very, very poignant statement, Gertie. And I'm sure as parents, it's a one that people tackle in different ways still, man. You know what I'm saying to you? But yeah, man. But as we're zooming through time and space on this apparent sphere or ball that we're spinning on at, I don't even remember how fast that they say that we're spinning. But yeah, as we're on this this ball, man. Just going back to what Mahib said, patience. It will be so interesting to see what patience looks like in even 10 years time. Yeah, it's going to be so interesting to see what patience looks like, because, as we know, technology is moving very quickly. The next thing we're going to be having is like the glasses, where now you won't even need your phone or a watch. You can just do it, just a blink of the eye. You know what I mean? Everything's just going to be on your face. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yo, total recall. Here we come. Like, you see, once I see a 3-titty woman on the telly, which I know it's coming. I know, so we're done out here, man. You get me? Because they're already looking, that whole, they'll be charging us for flipping oxygen. It won't be that long. It just will not be that long. You can see the graduation emission zone, this, LA, this, that. You know what I mean? Listen, hold on to your hats, man. Hold on to your hats. So listen, family, it was a quick thing still. Yeah, just came to big up the Reds. And you know me already. If I start, I will not stop. Yeah, but if I got start out something, finish off the dins and that, get myself. Oh my God, man. But yeah, man. But depending on my stay, I'm gonna come back later still. And yeah, man, we got a reason about 1 or 2 things still, man. For real. Yeah, but bless the people that pass through still. You get me? We always appreciate. But yeah, man, let's try and have some going on conversations coming up. You know what I mean? Talk about some things that the nation just doesn't want to talk about. So we're definitely going to put race on the table. You see what I'm saying to you? And especially, not even especially, but with regards also to these YouTube streets that we all frequent and occupy. You see what I'm saying to you? But yeah, man, you'll never walk alone. Come on, Gosler, man. You don't know the thing. Gosler says, I'm not patient, so why do I have to be patient? Oh. But even that's an interesting statement. You know what I mean? Why do I need to give patience to someone if I'm not? Because patience is a virtue, Gosler. And so I feel with chattings that patience is a virtue. Yeah, man, big up yourself, God of Jacob, man. Break your thumb. Yeah, hopefully something came over to you in the back vibration still. But yeah, man, big up yourself. Always. But yeah, man, listen. Big up the Reds. Fuck the Manx. You get me? Fuck the scum. Yeah. In fact, I'm moving it up to 3-1. 3-1 I'm going Bashy and Bolsey. 3-1. 3-1. Salah, Firmino. Yeah. In fact, we want all and Maine. Yeah, man. Come on, man. Yeah. So blessed be yourself, family. Thank you for passing through. Enjoy your Sunday dinners and you know what I mean? Time with your families and this and that. Get me? The one day you can say, yeah, we've had a good meal. And keep the notification bell. You never know when I'm gonna pop up, man. You know I go already. And remember, you can't keep a good woman down. Jeez. You know who that's for, man. Yeah, man. But I got these streets jumping. Yeah, I remember them saying if they're not chat about you, you're not going with nothing. And right now, every Friday still rent day. You get me? So yeah, man, we're big boy, yeah. Big boy, yeah. What's up, we're big boy, yeah. Family, I'm out, man. Big up the Reds, man. One love. I'll catch you on the other side. Gurdy, Mohib. Let me just go up. Stewie, big up yourself. Come on, man. Gosler, big up yourself. Nice one to pass through. Get me. Always nice to see the original gang in the building. And all the others. Lady Spade, come on, sis. Bless up yourself. Come on, man. Happy Sunday, man. Chiller. Nice to know you're still about. Because I know you've been putting a couple of barbecues still. But this is trailer. But big up yourself. Family, the sun will shine. Yeah, man, I'm going to enjoy myself. But it's going to make me a nice and enjoy my. Come on, you Reds. I'll see you on the other side, man. One love, family. Peace out.